MSA Sports Center stage, Morgan Ryan, Mo to her friends. Outstanding today. There was a one-hitter as Hempfield in extra innings wins the PIAA Quad A Girls Softball Championship 1-0 over the Grove. Talk about it, Morgan.
It feels awesome. This was our goal from the beginning of last season, and all of our hard work working up to this. So in order to get here and get the win, we knew it was going to be a battle. So in order to stay in and stay fighting, it feels awesome to come out on top.
Now, we may not in our careers, you may in your career because you're going to a pretty good college, find a pitching matchup like this with Maggie Blue and yourself. Did you take that personally? Because you guys were matching each other 0 for 0. Talk about what went into that.
Of course, we knew Maggie was a good pitcher. She's committed to Oregon, and we saw all of her stats for the year. So we knew that it was going to be tough to scrape out some runs, but we're confident in our defense, and we knew that if we could just stay, keep them to low runs, we knew it was going to be a one-run game. So we just knew that if we went hard at it, we could stick in it and win.
Were you nervous at all coming in the top of the first and you blew them away? And that's a chance. If you're nervous, you see it there. Were you nervous at all?
Definitely on the way here, I was a little nervous, but once I saw my team do their infield warm up, and once I got on the mound, they all kind of settled and turned into adrenaline. So
you started with 8 straight, then you retired 16 straight. What was the key to your rhythm today?
Just going for outs. We were being nice and aggressive, going right at the batters, making them hit the ball, making them hit right into our defense. So take
me through the bottom of the 8th inning. Get a pinch hit. Jordan pinch hits. She gets a walk. Jordan comes back in.
Yep.
Then you get the bases loaded, and you're a couple hitters away. What were you thinking when your team got the bases loaded with nobody out?
I knew at that point that we had the game won. We have so many great hitters, and I knew that Alexa Pastor Sr., she'd step up, and if she couldn't get the runner in, I knew Jenna was there to get her in, and I just had total confidence in everyone. I knew at that point that we had the game.
You realize you have 5 straight shutouts. It's supposed to get harder at this time of the year. That's spectacular.
Yeah.
Has that sunk in yet? That you've had 5 consecutive shutouts to win the WPL championship and then no runs allowed in the state playoffs?
I actually said that to Coach Terrell while we were waiting on the line to get our medals. I was like, hey, Coach Terrell, 5 shutouts in a row. Isn't that cool? But it hasn't really sunk in, how amazing that is because of the caliber of teams we play in this tournament.
That's downright awesome. You're back for another year. You're just a junior. This is pretty awesome, too.
Yeah.
Hold that up. 2016 Quad A